What's up, everybody?
So, big news. Obviously, everybody's heard about it by now.
Everybody's talking about it.
So, we're going to talk about it.
Well, naturally.
The victory in the Supreme Court by the two same-sex couple. I think it was one same-sex couple.
It was one same-sex couple.
Woo! Yeah. No, I always say two, and then it's like, well, no, it's two same-sex, but it's one same-sex couple. So, two
men.
There you
go. Yeah, either way, so it's about time, Bermuda. Really. I'm gotta say I'm happy with the ruling.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The thing is, right, obviously, there is a lot of uproar. Well, I understand. We grew up religious, so we understand exactly what the uproar is about. But again, we have to make sure to look within ourselves and to see what exactly the other person wants that we are fighting against. You see what I mean? Could you imagine, just hypothetically, to the new overlords, if China came and attacked Bermuda?
Let's say North Korea.
Well, I mean,
we like our Chinese Jews.
Yeah, whichever one.
We love you, China. I love you. I love your phones. I love your people. I love your food.
Whichever one came and took over the government, and they
Michelle Yeoh is a national treasure, and Donnie Yen is the greatest thing since chicken fried rice.
I will carry a knife and kill you with it. Okay.
I'll call Donnie Yen.
God. Anyway, if they had captured the government and outlawed Christianity, how would you feel about not being able to practice something that you actually love?
You know what I mean? You're trying to start a war in the comments because it's not the same. It's not the same as protecting my religion. It is.
It is.
It is. It's exactly the same. It's something that you want to do that someone's telling you can't do. You,
as a heterosexual person, cannot understand the wants of a homosexual person. It's the exact same thing as that of a Caucasian person can't exactly understand the plight of a black man, or vice versa, if it's really a vice versa. But yeah, vice versa.
Oh, there's a vice versa, definitely. Well, especially in Bermuda. But either way, it boils back to it. Why is this a problem for everybody? Now, I understand that Bermuda is very staunch in its religious beliefs, but so often I hear, oh, preserve marriage. We have to preserve marriage. Who's preserving marriage? Because frankly, I see the church people getting divorced every 5 seconds and then remarrying somebody the next week.
I mean,
that's what's destroying marriage. If anything, if you want to preserve marriage, you should be supporting their decision to get married. And also what you need to take out of everything is once you take the church and religion out of marriage, it's paperwork.
It's a contract.
That's literally all it is. It is a binding paperwork that says, I am with this person till death do us part. But because the people that are trying to preserve marriage aren't really preserving marriage these days, it never ends with till death do us part. It ends with till my husband or my wife does something that I don't like, or when finances get bad, or if they cheat on this person, or if they do this, or if they do this, or if the kids do this, or I just don't like them anymore, if they get unattractive. The list of why people get divorced just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
Now, if anything, trying to preserve marriage should be doing what you can to stop those things from happening. Have better marriage counseling. You know what?
Well, I mean,
we're gonna have to do another video on preserve marriage. But either way,
there's nothing that you can really do on that topic. Maybe because it's between two people. But at the end of the day, this is what people of same sex are after. They're after the legal benefits of marriage.
They don't care about the church.
I can co-sign a house with my partner. Oh, if I want to stay home and take care of kids that we adopt, I can have his insurance or her insurance.
Or, if my partner is in the hospital, I can actually go visit them. Because technically speaking, the hospital only allows family to visit you. So, God forbid, someone's on the deathbed. Their husband or wife or whatever the gender of the person that's in there can't go see them.
Yeah.
Because legally they're not part of the family. If they were married,
And they can't make any decisions as far as the
That's what I'm
healthcare, regardless. And they can't cover each other's healthcare either. So it's like, okay, if they're in that situation, well, you have to rely on the mother or the father or that side of the family, and you just become a powerless bystander.
So pretty much in trying to preserve marriage, everybody that's speaking out against the homosexual marriage is saying that, oh, we just don't want you guys to have insurance. We don't want you guys to be able to buy houses together. We don't want you guys to be able to adopt kids together. We don't want you guys to have all the boring paperwork that binds people together. Because that's all it is. That's really all it is. It's just papers.
I mean, it means one thing to some, it means something else to others. It's
But once you take all the fluff away from it, that's literally all it is. This document says I'm stuck with you, so until we whatever or die, I'm stuck with you.
Yeah, because the document doesn't determine whether you love someone. The document doesn't determine whether you can stay with somebody.
I mean, hopefully, if you get this document, then you two love each other. But
I mean, it's not a stamp on your relationship. It just binds you guys legally. Because I mean, if you really think about it, it's people who've been together for years, and it's not like marriage brings love. You know, it doesn't bring all of this stuff. It has to be in the relationship already. You know what I mean? Like the marriage is just another step for you guys to take legally that binds you to this person by law, which means that your benefits are now their benefits and your money is now their money. You know what I mean? So really, it's not really as big as many people make it out to be, because at the end of the day, a lot of people say it to us, oh, we have gay friends, we have this, and we're okay with that. But what's the difference? Marriage? What's the difference between a gay couple and a gay married couple?
They got paperwork. That's the only difference. That's literally the only difference between the two of them. And like now, I think that everybody should be entitled to believe what they choose to believe. I try to respect everybody's belief system until you use that belief system to bash people over the head. That's not right. Because you don't agree with same-sex marriage doesn't mean it should be illegal. Because you don't agree with same-sex marriage doesn't mean that somebody should be able to do it. Like if I say I don't believe that Dutch should be wearing that blue and white checkered shirt,
I'm gonna wear what the heck I like.
Because I don't like it, and I believe that if he does that, it's gonna harm my shirt because he's wearing his. That's literally the argument. If I don't like you wearing that shirt, then I'm not gonna wear that type of shirt. You don't like gay people getting married? Newsflash, don't marry a gay guy.
Yeah, and I understand as well the complaint is that, you know, once it becomes open, once we allow this to happen, then it's going to start a trickle-down effect of other things that are considered sinful. But at the end of the day,
people's already doing things that are considered sinful.
But that's what I'm saying. And at the same time, if your child is gay or heterosexual, they already are. It doesn't really matter per se what they see in the media or what they see in everyday life.
I know people that have been raised by gay parents that are straight as could be. Hey, Dutch, let me ask you, when did you start liking girls?
When I just learned how it worked. How the little thing work.
You want to know when I started liking girls? When I popped up my mouth, I was like, where the women at?
Yeah. No, but yeah, you know.
Okay. Application for new co-host.
No, it's him.
Either way.
But it's true.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you have to understand that your child growing up
is gonna.
But I'm saying you can instill all of these morals and stuff into a child, but they will make their own decisions. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, he grew up Seventh-day Adventist. Look how that turned out. You know what I mean? It's your own personal choice.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, you know what? I really can't argue with that one. Now they mention it. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. Don't believe in Jesus anymore. Covered in tattoos.
There you go. At the end of the day, you are only really around your children for a certain amount of time. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it comes down to friends or life experiences and all of that. And I'm going to tell you this, they're going to come in contact with gay people, whether they married or not.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I mean, this is the thing. It's not new. I hear so many people say, oh, these gay people coming out. No, it's not new. It's just the reason why it seems like there's so many gay people coming out is because now those people that were gay but were undercover gay can now be like, you know what? I could be myself.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It ain't new. It's been around for thousands and thousands and eons. It's not new.
It predates Christianity, historically.
Historically, yes. Historically, it does predate Christianity. Historically, it actually predates. Well, people's gonna give me some flack for this, but historically, it predates Abraham and Isaac
Well, here's the thing.
and all of them.
I don't understand why we can't have both. Like, I mean, the homosexuals are not trying to impinge on your religious rights.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you standing in the way of their right legally? Because at the end of the day, it comes down to marriage is not a right. Some people say, they say it's a privilege because, you know, it's a religious thing. But at the end of the day, legally,
If it was
legally,
if
it's
it
a
was,
right.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If it was only a religious thing, then atheists shouldn't be able to get married.
But that's what I'm saying. Legally, when you look at it on paper, every citizen should be able to bind themselves to a
another.
partner.
If it was about religious, then Catholics wouldn't be able to marry Muslims. Protestants, Adventists wouldn't be able to marry Mormons. Methodists wouldn't be able to marry. What's another Christian denomination? There's so many, I can't go through them all.
Well,
A Methodist can't marry somebody from the Church of England.
there you go. Yeah, a Protestant. Is that
Well, technically, everything that's not Catholic is Protestant.
True.
So,
True.
yeah, Catholic can't marry Protestants. Boom. Atheists can't marry Christians. Muslims can't marry Buddhists. Buddhists can't marry Hindus. Hindus can't. Actually, no. Buddhists say you can marry whoever you want.
Yeah.
Hindus say you can marry whoever you want.
But this is the thing. We just have to understand that people, it's not about the marriage per se. It's about what it means to be married. And this is, I feel like this is where we get hung up.
Yeah, everybody gets hung up on the term marriage and how marriage is ordained by God. When did God tell you that?
Well, well, before we get ourselves strung up in the street.
No, they'll strung us up in the street for less than that. Either way,
Congratulations to you two for your huge victory and paving the way for me.
huge historic victory.
Yes.
Invite us to the wedding, we'd love to go.
Well,
I'd like to go. I don't know about Dutch.
I'll show my face. For some cake. How about that? Okay. This has been It's a Type of News. I'm Dutch Pyramid.
And I'm Bruce Robinson.
Thank you, guys.
Check it later.
Yeah, you shot that video off. How about that?